Mike, Van and Melonine, and well met indeed. I'm Archir Galadirthan, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to the same as we continue on as Angmar. I have just committed sacrilege because I have attacked the Dwarven army outside of Angsul, and I auto-resolved. And we won with a resounding victory, losing only 200 men and crushing the Dwarven army, which is not Anar, but Farin there. So, I wanted to see how well we would do in the auto-resolve, to be honest. It was a bit of a scientific test, if you will, and we did rather well, so I'll allow that. But, so that's one battle you won't see, I'm afraid, but it was a routine minor Dwarven army, and nothing really shall be missed. And we're already making money again. Now, we need to press out.
An order.
Now, what we're going to try and do again is bait Onar to hit us, rather than Angsul. He almost certainly won't. He'll probably go to Angsul again, and we will then attack and kill him, and then head out west. Ah, dear. All right. In the south, we either gifted everything to the Misty Mountains or lost it, and our army now is reduced to dust. Those that could escape made their way north, and they are in Barcheleg as we speak, gathering reinforcements or retraining or whatever we want to do with them. We want to ideally push into the northern Dunedain land to weaken their grip in the north, but for now we shall merely end the turn. We must bring down Ered Luin pretty damn sharpish, otherwise they will just consistently get better and better and better and grow into power. So we need to put a cap to that. In some interesting modding news... Oh, Ered Luin, could you be any more predictable? In some interesting modding news for you all, those of you who are fans of Dorwinian, Dunland, and Enid Wythe will certainly take great joy in the knowledge that in the next version of Divide and Conquer, you shall have unique voice quotes for your nation, provided, once again, by... Don't have my phone. Jay McDougall. Please tell me that's your surname, because that's off the top of my head. I should never say these things unless I've got the evidence to back up what I'm saying. I'm almost certain his surname is McDougall. But anyway, he's a gentleman who provided voice quotes for us for Gundabad and has now given also his voice to Dorwinian, Enid Wythe and Dunland. Yes. And the quotes have been met with overwhelming support in the modding team and the beta team, the testers. Some Longbeard swordmen lead this rabble of dwarves coming from the Blue Mountains. Militia, pikemen, firebeard warriors, they'll be a bit of a pain. Longbeard phalanx will also be a bit of a trouble, so there's 3 in the middle there we need to watch out for. We need to shut down that unit quickly, but we've got 4 cavalry units, so it should be fine. And some scouts. Captain Ualas also joins us, but he's coming just from the town. And hopefully his mere presence will distract them enough to generate some buzz amongst their lines, so we can press in and wipe them out. So there we are. I've already mentioned that Rohur, if I may, maybe I didn't mention it actually, but our modding team grew. Rohur joined us. I'm pretty sure I did mention that. Yes, because I said about how we're getting a load of trait and ancillary changes will be coming to the mod in the next version as well. Oh, look, you're all running away. Don't run away. I'll tell you what I can do is you can, like this unit for example, has a little stat in the export descript unit file that means that they can never skirmish. If it were up to bloody me, I'd give that to every damned archer unit going, but the AI loves to skirmish, and they need to, because if you don't set the AI to skirmish, they do not have the mental capacity to retreat their archers when the time is right. Now, obviously, I have that capacity, and I just fail to do it all the time, but the AI simply can't do it. And now, which some may argue is cause for us to remove it from the human player, because it's better to try and level the playing field so that you can do what the AI can do and vice versa. Were you in the line? No. And 2 of those for some reason aren't in the line. Right, anyway, we want to get that catapult down, as I say, so you guys are going out front and centre. Right, we're up. Get them out there. The AI is... Right, you know, don't be in that mode. You don't be in that mode. Blood and iron! Run yourselves forwards. There we are. Something I would quite like to do, to be honest, to stamp my own little long-lasting lineage to the mod, is record some more voice clips myself. because I've definitely got a microphone that can deal with the quality, and if I fiddle around with sort of compression and stuff, I can get the quality better. But so far, and forgive me for saying this out loud, sir, but so far most of my recording works have been somewhat vetoed by Hummingbird before he finds them too cringy. So one day I will record something that Hummingbird thinks is passable, and on that day we will have my voice in the mod too. But of course it needs to go in a place where it'll fit, and so I need to find a fitting faction that I can provide voice quotes for. But I'd love to do it, to be honest, because it is a way of having it is a way of just stamping yourself in the mod a bit more, you know? So obviously my name at the moment is well known, and generally people know who I am ahead of the mod, or even if just one of the modders, that's enough for me. But I'd like a lasting legacy. Even if people don't know it's me that recorded it, I'll know it's me that recorded it, and I'd like that. To be honest, I'd definitely get the team to do the same, but I know I don't know if Hummingbird has a mic, and I'm fairly certain if I suggested that to him, he would laugh heartily at me. He doesn't really like the voice side of the game, and I don't think RK even has a mic, if memory serves, because we tried to play some multiplayer with him, and he said he didn't have a microphone, so can't use RK. But the Elite Dwarf could definitely do some voice quotes if he wanted to. But of course, the one thing that I am a stickler for, and I'm at least pleased I have, is good quality recording. So I don't mind, cringe can be worked out by just doing something over and over and over and over and over again. The voice quotes might become less cringy. But what won't change is if you've got a bad quality mic, you've got a bad quality mic. And that's something that I would want to not be present. So any of us being in the mod is entirely dependent on our recording software being up to scratch. Oh, well done. You just cut out that second one. Who's that over there? Oh, our wargs. Who are you shooting at? What's that? No! Oh, no. At least it's not a factionaire. You absolutely jammy sons of guns. Of all the places that could have hit, it managed to kill Skull. Oh, come off it. You guys charge into those. File out on that flank. How are you guys going on the flanking? Not very well, to be honest. Hit them in the back there. Our archers are firing on anything that's not locked in melee. We speak with the Witch King's voice. You hit those scouts. You fellows back on those swordmen. 42 plays 8. They shall die before they know what hit them. Under the great banner of Angmar. I really, really like this new Angmar. I really do. They're so much more fun to play now. They're not just a generic orc horde. And also, I love the voice quotes. It's so good to have completely fitting
the enemy force remains.
Battle of Middle-earth voice quotes. Ah, they're running away. Right, let's get those guys into... Get the wargs to charge into them. You come around that side. Let's speed it up for a moment. Are they running away? Oh no, they're meeting you in the charge. Ah, they will be running away soon, though. Let's end this. The pikemen are running. Goodness, of all units. Didn't expect that. Right, you fellows, stop shooting at anything you want, because you're definitely killing our own team.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Alright, it's definitely over. Let's just see more routing, and it is actually
cowardly foe runs.
93, call it there.
Be awed by the
335, 1,078. 124 Guardians of Kharndom. 219 Guardians of Kharndom. Well done, men. Speaking of the lore of Middle-earth, which I wasn't of, but segueing entirely poorly into that, my research notes for the Rise of Numenor lore podcast, or whatever it will be called, are going well. I've taken many of your comments on board, and I may well trial. Certainly I am going to move to having a downloadable... That will be the core feature of these new lore videos, is that they will be a downloadable file of some kind that you can just listen to at your leisure whenever you want. But a lot of people... not a lot of people, but some people did come out and say, is there not a way you can at least get them on YouTube somehow? And, of course, the main reason why I'm turning them to podcasts is because if I remain with them on YouTube, I just simply won't do them. Because of the time it takes to do each video. Now, I'm not going to rehash that because I've spoken about that a lot, so everyone knows that. So something that I could do in order to ensure that they appear on both YouTube and in some sort of podcast medium is to upload them, but simply give you a single image for the entire runtime of the video.
Your orders, my lord.
So it will basically it will be even more of a podcast than they already are. So that is the kind of my thinking if I were to put them on YouTube. Take it. Or lead it, really, I'm afraid.
We'll stop here.
Skuld, why don't you go to Angsul, where you'll be able to at least defend it should those fools there attack us. Some of the better units from there, please. Oh, no, chuck in some of them. How much are we making? Oh, plenty. Plenty! But then we should really be putting that back into income, shouldn't we? Also, the works to close off the eastern edge of the Valley of Imladris have also taken place behind the scenes in the modding world. So in the next version, when the rise of the High Elves, or the Union of the High Elves, or whatever it will be called, Imladris will no longer be able to be walked through on the eastern edge. This will just simply be mountain all the way. So the Misty Mountains will have to come through that one single bridge, and indeed from the south to get to you. So that's a change that's coming in the next version as well.
Yes.
Right, Erdrick the Wrathful, you go out and try and pepper the Dunedain, give them something to think about. If we can train some more troops to get them out to follow Overlord Agandau, that'd be very Something else that might happen, and I'll be disappointed to be honest if it does, but Hummingbird suggested, oh I forgot to remove the raiders again. Hummingbird suggested it, and it gained a little bit of traction, is that Angmar might well lose its family tree. Or just go to a very basic standard one where it's not Agandauer and Skuld is in fact the faction lord and Agandauer is just a general and the family tree is just a standard family tree. Look how many they've got. You could probably do some real damage in there, you know. I'm good for it. Kill as many as you can, Drangu. And we'll run you away if need be. So they might lose their what I think is fun and exciting family tree in that it's not just standard, here's the dad, here's the mum, here's the children, and grow your tree. It's got the Numenorians, it's got Northmen, Angmarim. I like it, but Hummingbird does not. So that might be changed. But at the moment I get the sneaky suspicion, and I'm not sure if Hummingbird watches these videos or not anymore, and sometimes he drops in and out, but I don't know how frequent. But I get the sneaky suspicion that he doesn't know how to change family trees in the files, so they might stay because I'm the only one that knows how to change them. Using my... That's very, very sneaky, and using my knowledge unfairly. Right, they've got a unit of pikemen. It's going to be a bugger to try and stop them. Don't be on defensive mode. They've also got that small unit of cavalry which can at least run into us a lot. That'll slow us down. What I really want, Drangu, is for you to come right round the back. Nice, 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 nice. Now pull out. Now the attention is off of Drangu. Charges Archer Militia. You men hit those journeymen. You run up the hill. Come on, Drangu. Nice. Right, you run through them. Now pull away, pull away. Oh, they've killed as many of us as we have of them. Get that merchant cavalry killed so they can't... Oh, they got Watchman Bogard! Oh, I charged completely the wrong one. Bugger, should have charged them. How are you guys doing up on the hill there? There are 4 merchant cavalry left alive. Run out, run out, run out, run out. Drangu. You are needed down here. Right, you folks, come to the southern edge. Drangu. Charge this Watchman Bogard. Speed out while everyone's just running. Nice. And out we go again. Oh, they're routing! The Watchman Bogard are routing! That unit's the real killer here. Other than the pikes, of course. Both of you go for those. Hit that relay militia. That's nice. Let's get some more units shut down.
They have lost half their men.
They've lost half their men. If we can get you over that side. We need to group up and charge together, and then we'll get some routing.
Only half our force remains.
Lumbermen are going. Archer militia. You folks stay there. Oh, not stay there, but keep running around. Right, you hit them. You guys turn back and hit them. Get Drangu out. It's the pikes. The pikes are the threat. Who's that up there? Watchman Bogar. They came back. What are we on? 70 plays 56. It's getting down to it now, isn't it? Right, there's 18 Band of Brass archers over there. You should be able to deal with them. But I think we need to get that Bogard routing again, to be honest. There's 75 of them. Actually capture them this time. Don't let them get away. Nice. Right, that's got them. So, 18 of you then, Band of Brass. 18 of you, Archer Militia. 6 of you, you're the Greenway Spearmen. Hit. Nice, that's the Archer Militia taken down. Stay clear of the Farmhand Pikemen. 87, 63. Which one's their general? Which one is their general? Don't tell me it's the Farmhand Pikemen. No, they're bandits. It's you. The Archer Militia. I think. I can't be entirely certain. We also now, of course, can actually just use these to fire arrows for a while. The Javelin one is finished. Or are you the Javelin one? No, yeah, you're the Archer one, yeah. Nice.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Are you fighting anyone though? Right, you move off onto the Band of Brass. Oh yeah, look, Greenway Spearmen caught up with you. Right, that's Band of Brass archers taken out.
Good tidings.
That's the enemy general.
Dead. The battle seems to be swinging in our favour. The battle is very... The enemy army
yes!
is in the field.
Yes! Yes! What a victory! Can you believe it? Stop firing! Stop firing! 97. Exit it.
The enemy
what
are
a victory!
Vanquished.
Yes.
This is a great victory.
Oh
Worthy
dear.
of only the mightiest of generals.
Drangu killed 337. Oh, sometimes I forget that the victories like that are possible in this game. And it's certainly when commanded by me. Because I'm bloody rubbish at this. Oh dear. I should also say, I shouldn't also say. I don't know why I segue in with those kind of lines, because it's I shouldn't say. Anyway, sorry, I'm talking backwards. I am going to start Skyrim. I've also got a couple of Age of Empires videos that banked, although the players in those diplomacy games probably won't want them to be seen. But I don't win either. Spoilers alert.
We have triumphed.
What will we gain by murdering you all? We will spread fear amongst the peasants that make up the bulk of your nation, you pathetic scum. Bow to me now, and I will spare your women and children. Otherwise, you will all die. Save for a choice few who will keep alive to ensure that we can earn money from your dead Hulk-like towns. Because that is all they will be. Do I mean Hulk? Hulk or Husk? Husk. I mean Husk. A ruined and destroyed version of a thing. Clans of Enedwythe.
What is it
You're not the Clans of
Good day
Enedwythe.
to you.
Oh, bugger, that was the wrong one. But you're Dunland.
Yes.
Oh, there they are. Oh,
Impossible.
is it what they got
I
that for?
cannot do that.
We can message them
without
at the fort
question.
next time. Right, Drangu, you absolute
Your
legend.
orders, my lord.
Get your men. Crime and Netleys. Where on earth has that army just come from? Goodness gracious.
Yes.
They won't follow you into the Barrow Downs.
Yes. Making camp here.
Well, they
We
will.
shall continue to
Because the
march.
Barrow Downs don't mean anything. But let's pretend that the law has a bearing on the gameplay.
Yes.
Build me a
As
tower
you
while you pass through.
command. Nothing shall escape.
Ah.
I respect you, my enemy.
New plan. Sit there. What are you retraining for? Oh, we got a guild somewhere we have, haven't we? Yes, because none of you are. I'll take that unit, and I will take some of your trash, because trash is always welcome when you're holding off Northern Nunai.
Yes, my lord.
School will get out to Angsul just as we get another unit of those. Ah, the army there's training. Brilliant. When you guys are ready, you're going to follow on and join Agendaur on his conquest.
Move!
But we want the dwarves to go down before the Northern Nunai. The Northern Nunai are nothing but a petty fly, a nuisance.
Your orders,
The
my lord.
dwarves are a snowball that begins, or the falling of small stones that begin an avalanche in the mountains. To quote Gandalf the Grey. Poorly. Paraphrasing. Look, we've got some good units across the... Why am I training you in Morvatarth? That's just folly. Shadoon, what are you bringing to the table? Angmar infantry, archers, and some wargs. Yes, please. Send them out to Barkalek. Or maybe the army there should head south, because Agendaur might be able to hold his own for a while. At least a short time. The Wyvers are talking about, yes, Age of Empires. And also, I do hope this weekend to record Skyrim. So those of you that aren't going to watch that at all, the weekend won't be your time for my channel. But those of you that are interested to see how I make a Skyrim playlist interesting, myself included, the weekend will hold the answers, hopefully. It is, of course, here in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, a bank holiday weekend, meaning we also have Monday off as well as Saturday and Sunday. And so this is a 3-day weekend, which is nice. Going to do some gardening. I know you're all dying to know what I'm doing with my weekend, so gardening. And
Yes, my lord.
then to my parents' house for some dinner on Sunday with just Jessica and myself. None of my 3 sisters nor any of their brood are attending.
We'll stop here.
So might get a word in. I jest entirely. I don't. My sisters talk everything. They talk, and their children have inherited that trait. So I'm not really a talker, contrary to what it might appear in these episodes, because obviously I talk non-stop. In real life, I am not a talker. I'm a listener, or a watcher, or a sit in the back and hope no one speaks to you kind of guy. And so big family dinners are a time to sit in silence and listen to other people's stories.
We'll make camp here.
I'm sure that resonates with many. Ford will soon be joining us. Perfect. Sabian, what a name. He'll bring them south. Skuld will definitely be able to hold Farin, and Agendaur is now only a few turns away. But we must deal with our diplomat. 500 gold coins.
Proposition for us? You hold us very well. What else do you have? This seems...
Yeah! Welcome to the team! I'm about to attack Linden, probably. Although, actually, we're both enemies with Bree, but I'd like you to make peace with Dunland. I can't really do that. The diplomacy in this game is a bit whack. But if I ally with Dunland now, they will then be forced into peace. So, Enedwythe, take me to Enedwythe. They're enemies with Bree, Dunland, Linden, and Isengard. And Dunland are at war with Rohan. Interesting. Allied to Isengard and Misty. And I'm allied to Misty. So it would really help if Dunland and Enedwythe stopped fighting. So we'll try for an alliance with Dunland. And I can't really offer them anything, but we'll plug for it. We've got quite a lot of generals here, haven't you? None of them are really any good. Skuld is a good general.
Your will, my lord.
I don't really want 3 of you buggers. Anyway, we'll end the turn again. Oh, Drangu, I forgot to move you. I keep forgetting you exist. I'm so sorry. Someone should do a banner saying, Orc lives do matter. Because first of all, we cut most of the Orc roster from Angmar, and then now I'm not even using the few Orcs that I left behind. I hate them. I dislike Orcs. Wholly and entirely. I like the Dwarves. Dwarves are such an interesting race in Middle-earth, and I wish they were expanded upon. I mean, it does not take a genius to see that Tolkien heavily favoured elves and humans, to a lesser extent. The elves are always this like mystical, godlike saviour race. Although, of course, Fëanor and the 3 kinslayings would, however, tell a different story. But I think, on the whole, it must be argued that the elves are grand, saviour-like beings who can do almost no wrong. I'm sure someone probably had to convince Tolkien to write the kinslayings. If we're up to him, I'm sure they wouldn't be in there. I jest, of course. Right, that is a sizable army from Clan Herald Nar. And we won't be able to take Fueros before Na arrives, and we're going to be massively outnumbered. That's a real pain in the patella. But in 4 turns, we'll have a strong garrison there. You could throw even more in. You can master almost a whole army in like 5 turns. Yeah, we're not bothered about them. I take pikes. They're always handy. Conscripts or hillmen? Conscripts or hillmen? They have a higher attack. They cost a bit more, but their upkeep's lower. They cost less, their upkeep is less. They're more defensive. Oh, they are the perfect trade-off. Do you want defense or attack? We're going to have 3, 4. I think defense, yeah. We'll take them. And then that's a really sizable army. And the Barcheleg army is quite large as well. Take a second unit of them. Oh, don't take a second unit of them. Send them north as well. Shadoon, are you training? No, you're not. We'll wait for that army, because Misty Mountains are definitely now pestering Bree and the Northern Dunedain, which is why we are not being attacked.
With honor.
But that's West Farthing, East Farthing, North Farthing. There's our destination, Hobbiton. What does it got?
Engage.
Bilbo Baggins.
Yes.
Do not take me for some conjurer of tricks. Die now. Banderbrass archers, another unit of Banderbrass and journeymen. I don't think we'll be able to raid that, and we'll be attacked by Captain Ted. So that was a folly.
My lord.
Because even if we break the siege now, we can't move off of this spot. So that was annoying. But what we can do, actually, is break the siege, and then if Bilbo's army attacks us, we'll get the bridge battle. If you're attacked by the defending army in a siege, even if you're standing on a bridge, you will not get a bridge battle. But if you are attacked by the army that is in a town and you're standing on a bridge, but you are not besieging them, you will get a bridge battle. So let us hope we get some advantage from the bridge. And there we are, straight away. Captain Bill is bringing the pain. He's not going to do much, but Bilbo will. So we'll speed across the bridge, kill Bill. If you'll pardon the pun. If you'll pardon the... It's not a pun at all, is it? If you'll pardon the pop culture reference. I must confess I've not seen Kill Bill, any of them, so I don't know anything about it. But it's a reference. Righty. As I say, Bilbo's coming in from behind us. From behind us. So...
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements. The tide of battle seems to have turned against us.
Oh, you think?
We must act and halt this turn of events.
Now, they're actually quite good watch sheriffs. Certainly in this newer version.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Are they running? Are they running?
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack. We've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
Right. Now, we want to use our archers to our advantage. Which one throws javelins? Get the wargs on the hill, nice and wide. You guys do the same. Javelins. Move on to the actual bridge. Let's see if they will actually shoot us. Stay strong, my bearded friends. Get your bows out as well, you morons. Look at those 3. Daring them to cross the bridge. Come at me. But then they've got an army of archers, so they have no incentive really to cross the bridge. Which is why what we might have to do actually is move everyone back, get them so that they actually walk onto the bridge, and then run everyone down the hill. Stand yourselves wide. I know it makes no real difference, but do it. Come on, Bilbo. Right, and then when they're on the bridge, we'll move everyone into position. We don't want to get shot much by them, that's all it is. And if we can get them to group up, our archers will be far more effective. Right, we're there. Pause it. In you go. Nice and wide. Nice and wide. Fire at will. Fire at will. Kill them. Kill them. Now, their archers are likely to be considerably better than us. Look, these buggers are shooting us and they're locked in melee. No. That was absolute folly. That was absolute folly. Right, run yourselves up the hill. We've lost the javelin, but don't worry about that. We're going to get them a different way now, then. We killed the others the same way. We'll damn well get these buggers too. He says. Shoot me, go on, kill some of your own. We've got the hill to our advantage. Pull out, let them regroup. Nice. And then hit them again before they turn and shoot you. Nice. 12, 11. Back up the hill. Run. Right, they're off. They're done. Well done, friends. Now we just wait for the Bandubras archers. Come on, you short buggers. Where is Bilbo in amongst this rabble? Bilbo will look like a giant hobbit, I'm afraid. If he indeed has a hobbit battle model, actually. No, I don't think he does. I don't know what battle model he has. Right, get them while they're grouped together before they can expand into wide formation. No, that wasn't getting them while they were grouped together, was it? That was slowing down and walking at them.
The feat seems almost certain. Only
just get out of
half the
range.
enemy
Just get out of
force
range.
remains.
Even further out of range. Once they're across the bridge properly, then we'll really be able to hit them. Right, go for it. Speed. Charge into them. Come on. Oh, nice. Drangu remains. Soul. Fighting alone. We need to be up here, really. I don't think we're going to win this. I think we should probably withdraw. Oh, they disappeared. Ah, of course they can hide anywhere. Go on, get another charge in. There are 73, 69 by the time we charge, and it takes them down. It kills only 10-ish. Nah, get out now. Pull out now. Just withdraw, Drangu, withdraw. Nice. Well done. Well done. We did all we could, and we accepted when we weren't going to take any more. Damn, did we kill a lot of them. We've lost most of our raiding army is done. You imagine how much more damage we would have done if we'd had 5 Warg units. 259 of Bilbo's men died. So much bloodshed, and still no victory. We'll get them next time. That horse looks gigantic in comparison to Eowyn. Like an absolute monster of a horse. And those eyes, I don't know about you, but all they say to me is death. Soulless.
We are disgraced. Fall back and retreat.
Oh, wow.
We can go no further.
How has he just run through the entirety of their lands? Oh, Grep has a lot of forces. Don't die on me now, Drangu. No! No! Drangu is gone. And this is going to be where the episode ends, because I don't have time to fight this one. And we're at a nice, healthy 35, 40-ish minutes, something like that, isn't it? 35, I think. And anyway, I've got, as is so common in these videos, sorry. I've got dinner in the oven. Clan Herald Gnar the Just, faction heir. Now, get a good look at this screen, because the next episode is definitely going to begin on that battlefield. So, you won't see this again. But he's got a couple of units of pikes. He's got some scouts, some militia, 2 Firebeard. Scouts again, catapults annoyingly. It's not an amazing army. The generals are going to massively beef them in strength, and we can deal with those hopefully with our cavalry. Thra brings a small offering to the table. He's got Ballister crew, but he'll be walking from farther afield, so no, we'll deal with them, no trouble next time. So for now, that will be all. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. And until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Naden Pedamad Melunin, and farewell.